And Teague, a top-tier penetrator, a nice teardrop in the lane.
And he's an improved passer, too, Kevin. I like the confidence he's starting to play with now. Getting into the lane, he's elite when it comes to the assist-turnover ratio that point guards are measured by. And he continues to expand his offensive game as well.
The 19-foot shot. Offensive rebound. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, and it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Atlanta. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
From 17 feet out, Schroeder's shot is good. Schroeder's got his first points of the game. And for the Warriors, that chemistry and coaching, hard work really starts in the summers. You know, Steve, almost all the players coming in early to work together.
Well, that's how you get better. I mean, you really improve in the summer in this league with the work you put in. And, you know, a lot of the Warriors players stick around the Bay Area and work every day. That's the kind of commitment it takes.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Korver, no luck. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Well, they picked up the win against these guys last time out by forcing a lot of the opposing starters to the bench with foul trouble. And the result was a very aggressive offensive mindset on their part.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Korver.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently. And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats for Paul Millsap. Averaging 17 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it's the kind of run we've seen from him so many times in the past.
But no matter how many times we do see him have a stretch like this, Steve, it still leaves us shaking our heads in amazement and admiration.
Atlanta calls timeout. And to stick with what Steve just said, it was a good old-fashioned slugfest last time out there. There wasn't a whole lot of finesse to the game. Clark, a very physical contest to be sure.
In one phrase, we would call it smash mouth basketball, and that's exactly the way they wanted it. The more rugged the game got, the better off they were.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spades checked in for Bogut. Lee comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. So for the Hawks.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Dennis Schroeder. How the second half is shaped up for him. 13th in three-point field goal percentage. And one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And, you know, his three-point field goal percentage, Steve, is, I think, worth another quick mention here. I mean, the way he's been shooting it, that bucket looks a lot bigger than it really is.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Curry.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Schroeder, averaging 9 points per contest. Clock at 4. No luck. Curry with some nice D.
He continues to struggle from the field, but luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
With 2 seconds left.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve.
Warriors trail by 3. Green at the 4 with Lee at the 5. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Barnes in the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Lee. And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
The score now all even.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Here is Korver, covered by Barbosa. Korver, no luck. Millsap's against Green. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barbosa. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barbosa's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there. Some good numbers for Teague. He's got 10 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry passes to Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
Teague against Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Green, certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, it really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Horford with this screen on Curry. Feeds to Horford. He kicks it to Curry. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Curry with some nice D. Green dishes to Curry. The drive by Green. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Carroll's got 4 rebounds in this game. Korver kicks to Horford.
This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
Probably so. Neither team wants to give an inch.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Teague against Curry. Teague, the pass to Korver. Nice D from Bogut.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Shooting for Golden State.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Curry outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Here's Teague. Millsap dishes to Carroll. Here is Korver, covered by Barnes. From downtown. Korver, no luck.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Green with a screen for Curry. Rebound, Atlanta.
And an excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Dishes it to Barnes. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Green kicks to Barnes. They double-team Curry. Bogut back up on top. Thompson. Oh, he got it!
Boom! Buzzer, knock it down! Right at the hole. Nothing but zeros on the clock as he drains the winner. What a finish.
And he never had a doubt. He was celebrating the moment it left his hand.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.